Agix, or the token of Singularity.net, almost doubled in the last month. There's a real hype around AI tokens. All kinds of AI tokens are going up, and where did you hear first about this? Probably on this channel. I published a video 1 year ago. This is the rally I'm talking about. We are currently at 51 cents roughly. And here's the video published 1 year ago. It's still getting views, which is rather uncommon in crypto. Usually a crypto video dies after a few days. But this video accumulated almost 400 subscribers already, so there is long-term interest. Now that video discussed a lot of fundamentals around SingularityNet. I actually made multiple videos on the token. The founder, Ben Goertzel, is very famous within AI. He made several interviews. He was on Lex Fridman. He held a TED Talk. He was even with Joe Rogan. Now in this video we are not going to talk about all of those things. We are going to talk about what's actually driving this rally. Who is buying here? But first of all, we want to understand supply and demand to determine the price, right? So what's happening with supply? Here is what's happening with supply. More and more of it is getting issued for the Cardano ecosystem, Agix ADA utility. That's what's rising over time. Currently, the supply is at roughly 1.4 billion. And 1 year from now, this will be at 1.5 billion. So really, it's not too much a thing to worry about. That kind of inflation is relatively typical for an altcoin. It's probably rather on the lower side. If an altcoin is successful, then demand can definitely outpace that kind of supply increase. But again, we want to find out the source of the demand here. Is this small retail or is this the large whales? I have built a tool to answer that question, and I give access to that tool for the premium members. The link is down below, thebitcoinstrader.com. You can plug in any Ethereum token in this tool. Now on the left side, we've got the number of wallets that hold at least 1,000 SingularityNet tokens. So at the current price, that's roughly $500. That's what I consider small retail. In the middle, we've got medium-sized retail. So that's now $5,000 worth of the token. On the right side, we've got the whales. This is $50,000 worth of the token. The whales tend to sell. Medium-sized retail tends to buy slightly. It's a small retail that buys the most. This is a chart showing the last 30 days. And here are the very long-term charts since 2021. Again, retail continues to accumulate. The big whales, they're not really interested. They haven't bought much. They're just holding their positions. So is this the entire story? Is this simply just accumulation by small retail, and is this a relatively stable upwards trend? I'm not so sure, because when we look at the token ownership, we do see a somewhat ugly face here. Have a look at this token distribution chart. The largest holder is Binance with 17%. The second largest holder is also Binance with 6.3%. Then we've got a smart contract wallet. Then we've got another centralized exchange wallet by Bybit, another centralized exchange by OKX. The smart contract wallet is releasing tokens over time, so that's bad for the price. The Binance wallet holds almost 200 million tokens. OKX has almost 20 million, Bybit as well. Now, how much is 200 million in the grand scheme of things? Remember how we looked here at those whale wallets? They hold $50,000 worth of the token, and there's less than 800 such wallets on chain. Those kind of whales only have 100,000 tokens. Binance holds more than 2,000 times the number of tokens how we defined a whale. So we've got less than 800 whales here. Binance is worth 2,000 such whales. And when we look at trading volume, we can understand why. A lot of trading volume happens on Binance. 57 million on the spot market alone in the last 24 hours. Another 200 million on the derivatives market. So that's now with leverage. This is not directly hitting spot. This is bets on the spot price. So what does this mean? It means that Binance has a strong vested interest in moving the price in the direction, in the exact opposite direction of where the customers are being positioned in the derivatives market. If most people are betting on falling prices, then Binance wants to push up the price. If most people are betting on rising prices, then Binance will crash the price. We have seen this time and time again in similar scenarios. Just have a look at Teller, TRB, or maybe at Yuan Finance. If Binance holds most of the tokens and if there's a lot of trading volume, this is dangerous despite potential accumulation by small retail. So there are many ways to interpret this. There's definitely purchasing by the Joe Schmoes of this world, and that kind of purchasing is outpacing whatever inflation we have in AGIX. That's good. So over the long term, the price might go up. But in the end, the last word still is with Binance. Binance will decide where this is going, at least short term. SingularityNet might be higher in 1 or 2 years from now, but I don't dare to predict where it will be 1 week or 2 weeks from now. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. If you want to get access to this tool, again, there's the premium membership with a lot of other benefits. Feel free to check it out, thebitcoinstrader.com, link down below. And if you've got Telegram, there's also a free group. Again, link is down below.